Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I bring you new videos every week about the Bible and archaeology. Today I'm really excited to share something different with you. Recently I had the opportunity to go to Israel, and while I was there, I got to see something really special. The women of Israel were dancing and singing with all their might to celebrate the return of their king after a successful military campaign. You know, the same women who mocked him when he danced before the Ark of the Lord. But this time, oh, how the tables turned. Now they're hailing him as a great warrior and praising God for his victory. This celebration wasn't just about acknowledging their leader's success, but also about expressing their joy and rivalry towards each other. The competition among the women to catch David's eye was fierce. They paraded around the city, singing and dancing, trying to impress him and outdo each other. David, on the other hand, was completely oblivious to their adoration, focused on honoring God instead of his own glory. So why did their attitudes shift so dramatically? Let's dive into the details. In 2 Samuel chapter 6, verses 16 to 19, it says, "Then David danced before the Lord with all his might, and he was wearing a linen ephod. So David and all the house of Israel brought the ark of the covenant of the Lord into Jerusalem with great rejoicing and with singing and with harps and with lyres and with timbrels and with cymbals and with trumpets. And it came about when the ark of the covenant of the Lord came into the city of David that Michal, the daughter of Saul, looked out of a window and saw King David leaping and dancing before the Lord. And she despised him in her heart. Then Michal, Saul's daughter, said, 'How glorious the king of Israel looks today! Like one of the foolish men of Israel, he was dancing before the Lord today.' In David's eyes, however, the day was already blessed by God, and he greatly valued God's favor more than any other thing. So basically, David was really excited when the Ark of the Covenant, which was a symbol of God's presence, finally arrived in Jerusalem. He was so happy that God had chosen him and his city for this great honor that he couldn't help but dance and celebrate. But his daughter-in-law, Michal, wasn't really feeling it. She thought it was kind of embarrassing and immature for a king to dance like that. So she kind of shamed him for it. But David didn't care what she thought. He knew that he was doing something really special and important, and he was just letting his joy and excitement show. And it's like, I get it, Michal. You're probably used to seeing your dad Saul be all serious and stuff, and maybe you think a king should be more dignified and stuff. But David's all about showing what's in his heart, you know, and he can't help but dance when he's happy. Plus, it's not just David dancing, it's like a whole party. Everyone's having a great time and praising God, so, you know, lighten up a bit, Meech. It's not that deep. Just let loose and have some fun. I mean, how often do you get to see the Ark of the Covenant? It's like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. And this is a really big deal for the Israelites. The Ark represents God's presence among his people, and it's a symbol of their faith and identity. When it arrives in Jerusalem, it's like the ultimate victory for them. It's the culmination of their journey as a nation, and it's a promise of God's blessing on their future. So, yeah, they're gonna dance and sing and be all kinds of happy about it. They've earned it, they deserve it, and they know that they're in for something special. So let's all take a moment to appreciate the awesomeness of the Ark of the Covenant. Let's also admire the beauty of dance as a form of expression and celebration. And let's remember to always stay true to ourselves, no matter what others may think. Who knows? We might just end up dancing in the streets like David one day. So let's keep an eye out for those opportunities. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us grow and reach more people with our message. And if you want to learn more about the Ark of the Covenant, check out this video over here. It's full of fascinating details and insights that you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. The women of Israel weren't just celebrating David's victory. They were also expressing their admiration and affection for him. They had a deep connection with him and wanted to show him that they cared. But it wasn't just about David either. They were also celebrating each other and their community. The dance was a way for them to bond and create a sense of unity and belonging. They were singing and dancing together, laughing and playing, and creating a joyful atmosphere of celebration and camaraderie. The women of Israel were known for their beauty and grace, and they used these qualities to their advantage when celebrating David's victories. Their movements were fluid and elegant, and they used props like veils and ribbons to add to the visual spectacle. It was a feast for the eyes as well as the ears, and it made David and his soldiers feel proud and honored. But the women's admiration for David wasn't just skin deep. They saw him as a true leader, someone who was brave and strategic, and who had brought them many victories. They respected him and wanted to be close to him, and the dance was a way to express that admiration and devotion. Some scholars believe that the women of Israel were also using the dance as a form of courtship. They were trying to catch David's attention and win his favor, and it was a way to show off their skills and beauty and hopefully find a husband. There was a lot of competition, though, and not every woman would succeed. So the dance was also a way to test their luck and see if they could win the prize. Overall, the women of Israel played an important role in celebrating David's victories. They added a festive atmosphere to the occasion, expressed their admiration and affection for him, and also showed off their own skills and beauty. It was a win-win situation for everyone involved, and it created a lasting legacy of joy and celebration. And now I want to turn things over to you. I want to hear from you guys. What did you think of the women's dance? How do you think it contributed to the overall celebration? And what do you think it meant for them to express themselves in this way? Feel free to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Now, if you're interested in learning more about the culture and history of Israel, I highly recommend checking out our platform. It's an amazing resource that provides a wealth of information and insights into the rich history and traditions of Israel. From ancient artifacts to modern-day customs, our platform has something for everyone. So if you're curious about Israel or just want to expand your knowledge, be sure to check it out. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. That way you'll never miss out on any of our exciting new videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.